Okay, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Am I audible? Yes, hello everyone. Am I audible? Okay. Okay. So yesterday we had started unit number two, and in this part we had discussed the correlation and regression definition, and we had started a correlation concept and its various type. Means two types of four types of the correlation. Okay, positive, negative, then after linear, non-linear, partial, total, and simple and multiple. And we will discuss its definition with its counter example, in which case we can say it is a positive correlation, negative correlation, okay, and thereafter uh, uh, linear and non-linear correlation, okay. It's various example types: simple correlation, multiple correlation, partial, total correlation. And then after we discuss the method of studying the correlation. Two types of method there, okay. One is a graphical method and second is a mathematical method. Okay, in graphical method there are also two types: scatter diagram and the simple graph. And in mathematical method we will also consider means there are two methods there. One is a Karl Pearson's coefficient, okay, to check the correlation, and second is a Spearman rank coefficient of correlation. Okay, so in that lecture we had discussed the scatter diagram concept. Okay, so what is meaning of the scatter diagram? We have the data of x and y, and then after plot this data to the xy plane, and then after check the plotted data, okay, and behavior of this data, which type of data are given, okay. So we can classify as per the various type, okay. One is the positive, perfect positive correlation, and here this all the data will lies on one of the straight line, okay. Uh, that is rising from lower left hand corner. It is rising from lower part to the upper part, okay, lower left hand corner to the upper right hand corner. It is lies one of the straight line. If you connect all this point, it will be create one straight line there, okay. So that is called perfect positive correlation, and their correlation value, okay, the correlation coefficient R is equal to the 1, okay, for perfect positive correlation. And same for perfect negative correlation. Okay, if all the data lies on straight line, but it is now falling from upper left hand corner to the lower right hand corner, okay, that is in decreasing and that is increasing, okay. So it is called perfect negative correlation. Okay, in this case, the value of correlation coefficient R is equal to -1. Okay, and then after a high degree positive and high degree negative correlation, in this case, all the data will lies in such narrow strip. Okay, and that is rising from lower left hand corner to the upper right hand corner. So this data is known as a high degree of positive correlation and high degree of negative correlation if all the data lies in one of the strip, okay, which falling from upper left hand corner to the lower right hand corner. Clear? This data is called the uh, high degree of negative correlation. And then after no correlation means there is no any such fixed pattern that, okay, means it is lies on one of the straight line. Otherwise, we cannot cover this data in one of the narrow strip. Clear? So that is called no correlation, and here definition is there. Okay, if all the plotted point lies on straight line parallel to x-axis or y-axis, okay, and it is in haphazard manner, it indicates the absence of any relationship between the variable. Okay, there is no such fixed pattern you can observe in this data. So where that is called no correlation between the data. Okay, where the coefficient of correlation value that is equal to 0. Okay, both the data are independent that, okay. In this case, we cannot observe such type of required graph. Then it is called no correlation data. And then after we had discussed the simple graph. Okay. In simple graph, it is a diagrammatic representations of bivariate data to find the correlation between the two variables. Okay. And here we consider the values of x and y, and we plotted this value of x and y into graph table. We derive the curve of x and similarly curve of y. And then after we observe this direction, if they have same direction, then it is called positive correlation. And if it is in opposite direction, then it is called negative correlation. Okay. This method is used in the case of time series. It does not reveal the extent to which the variable are related. Okay. And here it is, the Scatter diagram is simple and non-mathematical method to find the correlation between the variable. Okay, it is simple and non-mathematical method to find the correlation between the variable. It gives an indications of degree of linear correlations between the variable, and it is easy to understand also. Okay, and this topic we had covered or not in the last lecture, Carl Pearson's coefficient correlation. Is this topic we had discussed in the last lecture? Okay. So let us repeat it. The formula of Carl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. The coefficient of correlation is the measure of correlation between the two random variable x and y, and it is denoted by the r. Okay, that is our required value r. So formula of r is equal to sigma xy minus sigma x sigma y divided by n denominator square root of sigma x square minus sigma x whole square divided by n, and into square root of sigma y square minus sigma y whole square divided by n. Okay, so this formula is called the Carl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Okay, R is the coefficient of correlation, and here it is the evaluations pattern. Okay, evaluations formula to derive it. So for value of x and y, here we required a sigma x, sigma y. Okay, then after sigma x square, sigma y square, and sigma x into y. ये आपको derive करना है for the data, and then after replace in the formula and check the answer. And there is one limit of this answer. Okay, values of r, it should be lies in between -1 to 1. Okay, and the correlation coefficient either positive or negative. If it is from 0 to 1, then it is a positive value, and if it is -1 to 0, then it is a negative value. ठीक है, का तो आपको positive value मिलेगा, otherwise it will be the negative. ठीक है, the sign of correlation coefficient indicates the sign of linear relationship. Clear? If it is a positive, then we'll get a positive perfect relation. Okay, if it is negative, then it will be the negative graph. Okay, means a decreasing line you will get. Clear? So it indicates the linear relationship between the data, and magnitude means the value of the correlation indicates the strength of the correlation. Means आपको जो आंसर मिला है, it also indicates the strength of the correlation. Okay, weak correlation, intermediate correlation, strong correlation. Okay, if we got answers 0.95, okay, r is equal to 0.95, okay, then it is called strong correlation value. Clear? If we get answer is 0.25, then it is a weak correlation value. Clear? So it is also indicate the strength of correlation, and here it is that given as a by following diagram. Okay, the value 0. Okay, here r is 0, means there is no correlation between the data. Okay, and then after for 0 to 25, that is called weak correlation between the data. 0.25 to 0.75, that is called intermediate correlation data. Okay, and 0.75 to 1, that is called strong correlation data. And for r is equal to 1, if you get r is equal to 1 for any case, it known as a perfect positive correlation. Okay, and same for negative case. If it is 0 to minus 0.25, then it is called weak negative correlation. Minus 25 to 0.25 to minus 0.75, that is called intermediate correlation, and minus 0.75 to minus 1, that is called strong negative correlation. Okay, and if you get r is equal to -1, then it is called perfect negative correlation. Clear? So this way we can classify the answer. Okay, -1 to 1 को हम इस तरह से classify कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, as per the given data. Clear? As per the answer of r. And here it is also saying if r is 0, means there is no any association between the two variable, either means there is no any correlation between the two variable. If it is 0 to 0.25, that is a weak correlation. 0.25 to 0.75, that is intermediate correlation, and 0.75 to 1, that is called a strong correlation. Okay, and if R is equal to 1 there, it is the perfect correlation. Okay, perfect positive correlation. Same you can classify it for negative value. Clear, negative answer 0 to -1. And it is given one example that if R is 0.9, तो what does it mean? So उसका कोई data है आपके पास, उसका coefficient आपको मिला है 0.9, so it suggests a strong positive linear relationship between the two variables. ठीक है? And if it is R is minus 0.2 only, then it suggests a weak negative correlation between the two variables. ठीक है? And if both variable are independent, ठीक है, दोनों independent है, तो उस केस में आपको R क्या मिलेगा? That is 0. ठीक है? Both random variable are independent, then R is equal to 0. And here this example we had discussed in the last lecture. The data of number of students are given that, okay, numbers of hours. 12 different students watched the television during the weekend, okay, and the score of each student who took a test the following Monday. Okay. So draw the scatter diagram, means display this data to scatter diagram as well as calculate the coefficient of correlation R. Okay. So numbers of hour versus a test for car data hai, okay? If any student watch 0 hour television, then it is he got a 96 mark in the test. If he watch 1 hour television, okay, during the weekend, then this student got 85 mark. Then after for 2 hour, 3 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour, 7 hour, and for 10 hour, if any student watch 10 hour, okay, the last student means the 12th student, he watched 10 hour television, okay, so he got only 50 mark in the test. Clear? So this data are given. So as per the data, plot this data to scatter diagram, which type of graph you will observe here. Okay, so these are the data. Hours value we consider on x-axis 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and the test score we'll consider on the y-axis 20, 40, 60, 18, and 10. Correct? And now plot this data 0 versus 96. So this point will be the 0 versus 96. 1 versus 85. Okay, 1 means from x-axis and 85 from y-axis. Okay, so this point will be considered here. Then after third point 4. Okay, for 3 it is covered two value 74 and 95. Okay, then after for 5 it is 68, 76, 84. Okay, this for 3 value. Then after for 7 it is covered the two value 65, 75, and for a 10 it is the 50 only. Clear? So now check this data. Okay, here we cannot plot this data on straight line. Clear? This data will not fit one of the straight line. Clear? Means it is not a perfect negative as well as perfect positive correlation. Okay, but we can plot this data. Okay, we can fit this data in such of the narrow strip. Clear? And it is falling from upper corner to the lower corner. Okay, it is falling from upper left hand corner to the lower right hand corner. So what does it mean? It is called high degree of negative correlation. ठीक है, तो जब भी हम इसका आंसर फाइंड करेंगे by using the formula, we'll get a negative answer of the R. Clear? So let us check by using the formula. So in this formula, first derive the required value. ठीक है, required value क्या है? Sigma x, sigma y, sigma x square, sigma y square, and sigma xy. ठीक है, दोनों डेटा आपके पास है x और y का 0, 1, 2 up to 10. That is the value of x, and y is 96, 85 up to the 50. These are the values of y. ठीक है, दोनों को पहले प्रोडक्ट करना है to create x into y. ठीक है, so 0 into 96 is 0, 1 into 85 is 85, 2 into 82 is 164, 3 into 74 is a 222, and so on. Okay, and at last आपको इसका टोटल लेना है, that is sigma xy. Here check sigma x, sigma y, here it is sigma x. Okay, and then after sigma x square is also required, so create x square first. 0, 1, 4, 9, 25, 36, 49, 100, and then after create y square. Okay, 96 square, 85 square, 82 square. Okay, this all are easy that. Okay, not difficult. You just use the calculator. Okay, and just find the answer in Calci directly that. Okay, you will get 95 square, 80, 68 square. It's very easy that. Okay, not a difficult, and we can easily prepare this table. Clear? From the data. And now derive all this required output sigma x. Okay, total of this first जो रो है उसका टोटल क्या होगा 54. सेकंड रो जो है that is called sigma y. Total of the y that is equal to 908 you will get. Total of xy, okay, x into y का टोटल. थर्ड रो का टोटल होगा 3724. फोर्थ रो का टोटल होगा that is called sigma x square, that is a 332, and the total of y square, okay, that is equal to 70836. Clear? Total of the last row इन सभी का एडिशन, ठीक है, that is called total. So total of the last row that will be 70830. Okay, and now write the formula here. R is equal to sigma xy minus sigma x sigma y divided by n denominator square root of sigma x square minus sigma x whole square by n into square root of sigma y square minus sigma y whole square by n. ठीक है, सभी वैल्यू इसमें रिप्लेस करो. Sigma xy is a 3724. Okay, 3724 minus sigma x is a 54 into the sigma y is a 908 divided by, now for n. So how many data are given that? 12 data are given that. Okay, so n is equal to 12 divided by 12, denominator square root of sigma x square. Sigma x square is a 332 minus sigma x whole square. तो sigma x की वैल्यू क्या है 54 का स्क्वायर लेना है आपको यहाँ, ठीक है, डिवाइडेड बाय 12 इनटू स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ sigma y square that is 70836. Clear? Minus sigma y whole square that is 908 whole square divided by 12. Okay, simplify this one. Okay, it's easy now. Find the numerator first, then after check the denominator, and then check the final answer. So final answer you will get negative 0.831. Okay, that is negative answer you will get, and as per the behavior of the graph, we can also justify that it is a negative correlation that, okay, because data are in decreasing form. So it is negative answer that. So what does it mean? It is a strong negative linear correlation. Okay, and as the number of hours spent watching the TV increase, ठीक है, that test score tends to decrease. ठीक है, अब ऑब्जर्व करो x की वैल्यू, that is in increasing form that. Okay, number of data, okay, numbers of hours of spent watching the TV increase, ठीक है, that is in increasing form, but the test score as per the hours it is in decreasing form. ठीक है, so that is mean a negative correlation between the data, and here it is the conclusion of the exam. Okay, and then after we discuss, I think, this second example also. 2 4 5 6 11 8 11, and value of y is 12 18 12 10 8 7 5. Okay, so now check the value of x and y. So which type of correlations we can observe based on the data? Yes, it is negative or positive. Just observe the data, just check the behavior of the value of x and the y. So which type of correlations we can well define for this data? It is negative or positive. x की वैल्यू इंक्रीज हो रही है, ठीक है, 2 4 5 6 8 11, और y की वैल्यू डिक्रीज हो रही है, ठीक है, 18 12 10 8 7 5. Which type of correlations will define? Yeah, it is positive or negative?
Negative.
Yeah, negative. Yes, good. Why it is negative? क्योंकि यहाँ पे आप ऑब्जर्व कर just it is an increasing data and that is in decreasing form. ठीक है, ये x की वैल्यू इंक्रीज हो रही है और y की वैल्यू डिक्रीज हो रही है. What does it mean? When we plot this data to the graph, okay, when we create its scatter diagram, we'll get this type of diagram. Okay, we'll get this type of form in this data. Clear? There is x and there is a y. Clear? And again it is in lies with the narrow strip there, which falling from upper to the lower. Okay, so it is a decreasing means it is negative correlation there. Okay, so to use the formula, prepare this table. Okay, you can also consider row wise form. If it is suitable with you, you can use this concept here. Otherwise you can consider column wise data, x की value y, x square, y square, and x square. Okay, the total of x, that is a sigma x. Okay, 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 8 plus 11. Total of the y, that is a sigma y, 18 plus 12 plus 10 plus 8 plus 7 plus 5. Create x square. Okay, 2 square 4 16 5 25 36 64, and 121. Okay, so total of the x square, that is a 266 you will get. Okay, and now total of y square, 18 square, 12 square, 10, 100. Okay, 8 will be 64, 7 is 49, 5 square is 25. So now total of the fourth column. Okay, 324, 144, 100, 64, 49, 25. That is sigma y square. Okay, that is 706. And now then after x into y, so it is 36, 48, 50, 48. Okay, 8 into 7, 56, 11 into 5, 55. And now total of xy, that is equal to 293 you will get. Clear? It is not very difficult that. ठीक है, जो डेटा आपके पास है क्वेश्चन में उस हिसाब से टेबल प्रिपेयर करना. ठीक है, इफ इट इज आस्क्ड फॉर 6 मार्क, सपोज के क्वेश्चन 6 मार्क में होता है, सो 3 मार्क फॉर द टेबल विल बी देयर. ओके, टेबल प्रिपेयर करने का आपको 2 या 3 मार्क मिल सकते हैं. ठीक है, इट्स नॉट डिफिकल्ट. क्लियर? जो डेटा है इसमें से ये सिर्फ कॉलम प्रिपेयर करनी है एंड जस्ट यूज द कैलकुलेटर दैट. ओके, इसमें आपको कुछ माइंड भी यूज नहीं करना है कि आपको कोई बहुत बड़ा कैलकुलेशन करना है. ठीक है, सिंपल एक्स स्क्वायर आपको डिराइव करना है, वाई स्क्वायर डिराइव करना है. ठीक है, इट्स इजी. एंड नाउ इन नेक्स्ट स्टेप we'll write a formula that. Okay, it's also easy to remember. Okay, एक ही पैटर्न है, सिग्मा एक्स वाई माइनस सिग्मा एक्स सिग्मा वाई डिवाइडेड बाय डिनोमीटर. पहले x की वैल्यू लिखनी है, तो x का फॉर्म कैसा है, सिग्मा एक्स स्क्वायर माइनस सिग्मा एक्स होल स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय. ठीक है, और x की जगह पे y रिप्लेस करना है सेकंड टर्म में, तो सिग्मा वाई स्क्वायर माइनस सिग्मा वाई होल स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय. ठीक है, इट्स ओके. एंड नाउ हियर वी हैव सिग्मा एक्स वाई की वैल्यू क्या है आपके पास, 293. ओके, इन द लास्ट कॉलम वैल्यू. Then after sigma y square is 706, sigma x square is 266, sigma y 60 and sigma x 36. ठीक है, ये सभी वैल्यू इसमें रिप्लेस करनी है. और n की वैल्यू यहाँ पे क्या है, हाउ मेनी डेटाज आर गिवन, 6 डेटा आर गिवन. ठीक है, 6 पेयर ऑफ x and y आर गिवन, 2 18 4 12 5 10 6 8 8 7 11 5. तो 6 डेटा आर गिवन देयर, सो n is equal to 6. Okay, so 293 minus 36 into 60 divided by 6. Denominator square root of 266 minus 36 whole square divided by 6 into 706 minus sigma y की वैल्यू है 60 होल स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय 6. ठीक है, तो सभी को कैलकुलेट करना है. पहले न्यूमरेटर चेक करो, देन आफ्टर चेक डिनोमिनेटर. ओके, एंड देन वेरीफाई द फाइनल आंसर. ठीक है, सो आई गॉट आंसर माइनस 0.9203. So all of you please verify this answer. Okay, and if it is okay, then reply in the chat box it is the correct answer. Okay, all of you now simplify this part and verify this answer. Okay, use calculator now and verify this answer if it is correct or not. All of you try it and verify this answer. Okay, just try it by yourself. Can we find this answer or not? एग्जाम में इसी तरह के एग्जाम्पल होंगे और आपको इसका सही आंसर डिराइव करना है. ठीक है, तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि इस तरह की कॉम्प्लिकेटेड टर्म कैसे सोल्व करते हैं कैलसी में. ठीक है, इफ इट इज डिफिकल्ट मेक इट पार्टीशन. ठीक है, पहले न्यूमरेटर चेक करो, then after check denominator separately, then find the product in denominator and then check final answer. All of you try it. I will ask anyone for the answer. Is it a correct answer? Is there any problem? Anand, Ronak, Devang, Sakshi. There is no any reply from your side. Is it difficult? Okay. Okay, check it and all of you verify this answer. Okay, सभी को ये verify करना है. Okay. So it is the correct answer. Okay, minus 0.9203. So what is the conclusion based on the answer? It is the strong negative correlation. Okay, it has a strong negative correlation between the data. Okay, it is strong negative correlation. And now in next example, the data is that 12, 9, 8, 10, 11, 13, 7. Okay, randomly any values are given that. Okay, not a fixed pattern is that. Okay, it is increasing form, decreasing form. But if you arrange this data in such form, we'll observe it. Okay, सपोज आप एक्स की वैल्यू को असेंडिंग और डिसेंडिंग में अरेंज करते हो तो आपको पता चलेगा कि ये कौन सा ऑर्डर है. राइट नाउ इट इज 12, 9, 8, 10, 11, 13, 7 is there, and the values of y is 14, 8, 6, 9, 11, 12 and 13 is there. ठीक है. So first step, prepare this table. ठीक है. This is a important for the formula. Okay, this all the value are required in the formula. So solution, first prepare the table. जो वैल्यू दी गई वही आपको यहाँ पे यूज करनी है. ठीक है, और कोई दूसरी वैल्यू जनरेट नहीं करनी है कहीं से. ठीक है, एक्स की वैल्यू है 12, 9, 8, 10, 11, 13, 7. राइट डाउन एज इन फर्स्ट कॉलम. ओके, and then after values of y 14, 8, 6, 9, 11, 12, 3. 14, 8, 6, 9, 11, 12, 3. These are the second column, and find out the total. Okay, just verify this total. Okay, by using your calculator. 12 plus 9 plus 8, 10 plus 11 plus 13 plus 7, so is equal to the 70. Okay, then after check the total of y. 14 plus 8 plus 6, 9, 11, 12, 13, 12, 3. So total of y is equal to 63. Total of x square 144 plus 81 plus 64 plus 100, 121, 169, 49. So total of x square, sigma x square is equal to 728. Okay, total of y square, पहले y square आपको create करना है. 14 square 196, 8 is 64, 6 is 36, 9 is 81, 11 is 121, 144, 3 is 9. Check total of y, that is called sigma y square, and sigma y square will be 651. Okay, check it total, verify this. Okay, last value also, and create xy, x into y. 12 into 14, 9 into 8, 8 into 6, 10 into 9, 11 into 11, 121, 13 into 12, 156, 7 into 321. Okay, and check it total. 168 plus 72 plus 48, 90, 121, 56, 21 is equal to 676. Okay, so that is called sigma xy is equal to 676. And now check the answer. So how many data are given? N is equal to 7. Okay, 7 pair are given in the table. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so n is equal to 7. Now formula R is equal to sigma xy minus sigma x sigma y divided by n, denominator square root of sigma x square minus sigma x whole square by n. And now repeat this form, just change y x by y, square root sigma y square minus sigma y whole square divided by n. Okay, all the value you have derived, so replace it. Sigma xy की value has 676 minus sigma x or sigma y has 70 and 63. Okay, and divided by 7. And now denominator sigma x square की value है 728 and sigma y square की value है 651, और sigma x है हमारे पास 70 whole square divided by 7 and sigma y is there 63 whole square by 7. ठीक है, so after solving this, clear, you will get a positive correlation between the data. Let us verify this answer. 676 as it is, and now 70 into 63 divide by 7. Okay, so is equal to the positive, means 676 minus 630. Okay, divide. Now check the square root separately. So first square root you will get 5.2915. Okay, पहले स्क्वायर रूट का आंसर आएगा 5.2915. Now check the second square root. It will be 9.1652 you will get. All of you verify it. Okay, and now check the difference in the numerator and consider product in the denominator, and then check division. Okay, 676 minus 630, so is equal to 46 divided by the product. Okay, product is there 5.2915 into 9.1652. That is 48.4977. Okay, and now check the final one. 46 divided by 48.4977, and that is 0.9485 will get, but you can consider up to 3 digits, so it is 9. Okay, 0.9485. Okay, this answer you will get, and that is approximately 0.949. Is it correct answer? Is there any doubt, any confusion? All of you get the same answer? Okay, so now conclusion. So it is a positive value. Okay, and it is lies in 0.75 to 1. So it is the strong positive correlation. Okay, it has a strong positive correlation. The data will follow. Now next one, there is 8 data are included now. Okay, 9 data, 987654321, and values of y is a 15, 16, 14, 13, 11, 12, 10, 8, and 9. Okay, so this data are given. First create x column. Okay, y, x square, and xy. So x is a 987654123. So total of 1 to 9. Obviously it is 45. Okay, so sigma x is equal to 45. And now sigma y, 15 plus 16 plus 14, 13, 11, 12, 10, 8, 9. So total of the second column, that will be 108. Okay, 108. Sigma x square, 81, 64, 49, 60, 36, 25, 16, 9, 41. So total of x square, it will be 285. Okay, verify this answer. Okay, all of you please check this total. Y square, 15 is 25, 256, 196, 69, and 100, 64, and 81. Okay, so that is correct square. And now check it total. So that is called y square, and it is 1356. And now create x into y. 15 into 9, 135, 16 into 8, 128, 14 into 7, 98, 13 into 6, 78, 11 into 5, 55, 48, 36, and then 9. Okay. Now check it total. Sigma xy will be 597. Okay. And now write a formula that sigma xy minus sigma y divided by n, denominator sigma x square minus sigma x whole square divided by n, and sigma y square minus sigma whole square divided by n. Okay, so this formula we have. Now replace all the value. So sigma xy is a 597, sigma x is a 45, sigma y is 108, sigma x square is a 285, and sigma y square is 1356. Okay, now verify this answer. Is it correct or not? Okay, all of you please check it. How many of you have verified? Only 2 students has verified. What about those students? Ronak, Anand, Drashti, Paul, Palak, Rochan, Viswa. Okay, so it is a correct answer. And it is a strong positive correlation. Okay, the data follows strong positive correlation. And now this is for your practice. Okay, so all of you try it now. First prepare the table. 5 data are there, so it's not will take much time to prepare the table. Okay, calculate the correlation coefficient between the following data. So all of you try it and prepare the table first. Use the formula. Okay. Formula is, if it is not forgot you, then I will write down the formula here. R is equal to sigma xy minus sigma x sigma y divided by n. Okay, denominator, that is square root sigma x square minus sigma x whole square divided by n. Okay, into square root sigma y square minus sigma y whole square divided by. Okay, this is a formula. Now use it. First prepare the table and reply your answer. Okay, in chat box. All of you try it. Anyone got the answer? टेबल प्रिपेयर हो गया सबको? Hello. Yes, no one has replied any answer. Is it difficult? Okay, Uday got the answer 0.9860. What are the student? Dinesh, Prachi, Ronak, San, Argi. You tried or not?
Trying, sir.
Okay. Okay, good. So this is for your practice. Okay.